Hey everyone, Carol Hickman here with Chickstamper. Welcome to day 17 of my 24 days of Christmas. I hope you're enjoying all these videos, you guys, and I really appreciate your orders this month. So remember, all orders over $50 the month of December receive the full PDF tutorial of all 24 projects that I'm doing. So lots of great ideas, even to use into 2021. You can change out the paper and your stamps and use for any occasion. Today, this one is a little bit more Christmassy, of course, because I'm using a candy cane, but you could change it out to a lollipop or something. Very simple. You can make these for the whole class, your neighbors, just a large group in no time at all. So let me just show you how I made this one. Let's take a peek. So today I'm using the Wrapped in Christmas stamp set and the Warm Wraps dies. These are part of the Heartwarming Hug suite. So with that suite also comes the Mossy Meadow striped ribbon, and we're going to be using that today as well. Okay, so let me show you. We're going to start with a 2" by 8.5" piece of Mossy Meadow cardstock. And we're going to take that 2" piece. So we've got this piece here, and we're going to score it. Let's take a peek. We're going to score this cardstock at 6 3/4 and 7 1/4, and that's it. Now the opposite end from where we scored, so this end over here, that's the end we're going to use our tag punch on. So I've got the fancy tag topper out, but any tag topper punch will work. But I want to punch that in just to give it a little decoration. All righty. And then of course we can kind of fold on these score lines. There we go, and burnish them a little bit with our bone folder. Okay, so now I've got a piece of real red cardstock. This is 1 3/4 by 5.5. And a piece of designer paper, that's 1.5 by 5 1/4. So we're gonna put that on our, put the designer paper here on the red cardstock. And this is the background to our candy cane. So you can see now why this would be so easy to change up for a birthday party or any event that you're having. So I'm just going to attach it here. And again, this is the backdrop to our candy cane. So this is here just to kind of bring some color to the whole thing. So in order to hold our candy, whoopsie. In order to hold our candy cane on, I'm going to tie, you can see I tied a little ribbon, but I poked a couple holes. You can use any kind of hole punch you want. I'm going to use my crocodile that I've been using for different projects just because it's easy and handy for me to get through 3 layers. So there isn't really a wrong or right other than my candy cane is kind of slanted in order to fit. So I want to make sure that my holes go where I want them to. So I've got one in there, and so I can just kind of see how far apart, and then I just kind of want to line it up so they're about the same distance across and level, I should say. Okay, so now I've got my piece of ribbon, about 8 inches or so, and I'm going to use one of my floss threaders just to help me get that ribbon through. And then back through to the front. There we go. Just make it look nice on the back. Okay, so now if we want, we could take some glue dots or adhesive, and we could put a few things on the back of the candy cane. Another kind of way to encourage it to hold in place and not move around a lot. And then by tying this, that's going to be what does the trick here. And we'll just tie a little knot and get that trimmed up. This is such a quick and fast project. This is even something your kids could help you with. There we go. And I guess we'll, since it's diagonal ribbon, we'll cut along the little stripes. Make it look a little nicer than trying to cut against those. There we go. So that part's done. So let's make this cute tag. So with the heartwarming dies, we've got the circle and this octagon shaped piece. So we're going to stamp our sentiment, and it says a little something for you. So I just stamped it with real red. Onto thick Whisper White. Our Whisper White is changing a little bit. The manufacturer, unfortunately, we found out this week, he hasn't been able to survive 2020 with all the closings and things, and so we're going to have a new manufacturer. So our new Whisper White, our thick and regular, will now be called Basic White. So we'll have a new codes and things like that in January, I suppose, once the new paper comes in. So this is actually a 1.5 inch circle punch. So that was easy. And I'm just going to put this down flat onto the octagon shaped, and then we'll use a few dimensionals. Just trying to kind of line this up, those words a little bit. Got a couple dimensionals here. Okay, and then we'll put this down. And so what I want to do is I just want to add some adhesive to this side because I don't want the top part of my sentiment circle to have adhesive on it. So we're just gonna hold this up here, and look, I already put too much. Silly me. Well, the good thing is it kind of rolls and rubs right off. And a little bit on this side. Oh my golly. Okay, let's see if that helps. So we'll just, I bet you guys never do stuff like that, right? Okay, so that looks cute, but then we want it to stick to our candy cane. So I'm just gonna put a couple of dimensionals, and I might stack those double high because that's about the height that I need. So I'll just stack them. There we go. There we go. How cute is that? Let's add some little bling to it. These are just basic rhinestones, so they're a silver color. But I'm using the big ones. They don't get used too much, but I think they work for this project. Okay. So what do you think? Easy, quick, something you can make a whole lot of, something the kids can help. That part I like, right? Getting a little help on your projects, but fun for the neighbor kids. Pass out with people if you're walking and doing a light walk. I know Here in Phoenix, that's kind of a popular thing right now, where you take your family out and you park and then you walk different neighborhoods to see their lights and things. So a fun activity for 2020. All right, you guys, thanks for watching day 17. Excuse me. Tomorrow I'll be back with another fun project, and I hope that you like it, but I really appreciate you joining. Be sure to get those orders in so that you will receive all 24 projects, the full PDF by email. Each PDF has additional photos in it and things like that than what I show on my blog. You can go to chick.stampinup.net and place your orders, and I will email you out the first 12 projects, and then the second 12 will come out by the 23rd. So thank you so much. I really appreciate you guys. Have a wonderful day. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.